The market is at a crossroads, and where it goes next has big implications across asset classes. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for August 18th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.16, gaining 0.07% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Indian banks fast-track dollar fundraising after RBI moves FX swap window deadline. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.35, losing 0.11% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. Currency markets are reacting to XRP sinks below $1 for first time since 2024 even as Korean bank adopts Ripple payments. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 159.61, gaining 0.24% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Strategy raised $334 million and bought $0 in Bitcoin, but this shouldn't worry investors. USD SGD is trading at 0.7828, gaining 0.11% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7112, gaining 0.38% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. Investor sentiment is being shaped by gold price tops $4,400 as cooling us inflation fuels Fed rate cut hopes, Cryptorank. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1483, gaining 0.02% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Indian banks fast-track dollar fundraising after RBI moves FX swap window deadline. US dollar to Indian rupee is trading at 95.67, gaining 0.24% on the session. The Indian rupee tracks RBI monetary policy, FII and FPI capital flows, and US-India interest rate differentials. Currency markets are reacting to XRP sinks below $1 for first time since 2024 even as Korean bank adopts Ripple payments. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel RE optimism. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Indian banks fast-track dollar fundraising after RBI moves FX swap window deadline. Currency markets are reacting to XRP sinks below $1 for first time since 2024 even as Korean bank adopts Ripple payments. Our near-term view on Australian dollar to US dollar. Australian dollar to US dollar is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $0.7254 resistance and $0.6970 support as the boundaries of the current range. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.